Thank you for joining in, and for today's video, this is what we're going to be working on today. I am going to show you how to create some vines and these easy leaves here. This is definitely easy for beginners. I have a few paint brushes there of different sizes, and then a few shades of green and some beige and yellow ochre, and then I have a gloss gel there just to help with the paint a little bit and make it so I'm not using so much there, just like a filler. And I just did a time lapse here of the background. I just used my Liquitex and some of the beige mixed with the yellow ochre because I wanted the background to be very plain, so nothing distracting from all our leaves and vines. And then once your background is dry, you can go ahead with one of your smaller brushes, and we're just going to use a green and get the vine placement. So you can make some shapes for your vines depending on how big your canvas is. The one I'm using here is pretty big. This is 16 by 20 inches. You certainly don't have to do yours as big though. So again, you can go ahead with your vines and make some coming off of each other, and then we're going to jump into making the leaves. And I was looking at a few different fake leaves that I have here as well as my real plants, but I went with an easy shape that anybody can do. So it's like a cross between the little bit of like the heart top, and then it just comes down to the point, or also like a big oval shape, and then it just comes down to the point. So it's up to you. You can exaggerate a little bit and have that little bit of a heart top like I was saying. And I'm just going to go ahead here and just get a layer of green down. So one layer first, and then we'll go back in with a few different of the other colors and some variation and contrast and everything. And as you can see, as I was going around here, I added some extra little vine pieces to just like flick up and like spread out from the leaves, and just as like fillers, and I'll show more as we go along here. But I wanted to say too that make sure you're making your leaves a few different sizes, so you have like small, medium, and large, just to break it up. And then I'm going to go ahead here with a second coat on everything, and I was using an emerald green, like a deeper hooker's green, an olive, and then a little bit of a brighter green. So you're going to use a few different shades. And here I'm using my tiny brush, and I'm just going to do some little swirls because I thought it still looked a little empty. I always call these like my little wispies. And again, they're just fillers. You can even practice like on a sheet of paper or something if you wanted to first. But I just do them like really quick and light, and I think, like I said, they just look very whimsical. And when you're done with your green, you're going to let that dry, and then you're going to go in with your white for some of the highlights. And these leaves actually had white in them too. And I just wanted to show really quick here, I got lucky that I had this frame, and it's a really, really nice recycled frame, and it just happened to fit this painting, which like I was really, really shocked. So I'm just gonna show what I did. So I ripped off the back so you can, there was like all this tape and then some of these like metal pieces that were holding in the big sheet of glass that was over here in my messes. And that was just like a little folk art picture there that was inside. So I took everything apart, and then I had to undo one of these to flip it over to rest the painting in here, and it is a snug fit because it's the 16 by 20, so I just happened to get lucky with that. Like I said, this is a really good frame. I didn't want to throw it out, but I wasn't really crazy about like that old picture anymore. So yeah, you always have to you can check out like yard sales, thrift stores, or you might get lucky and have something laying around your house. And that's just a quick little shot there of it hanging up on a wall. And it is a bit bright outside, so even at like an angle. I'm really happy with the way it came out. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.